Okay, folks, it's your buddy Mike Messier. It's WrestleMania Saturday, and if you're a pro wrestling fan, you might want to stick around for just a few minutes. I'm going to try to wrap up right as the show starts at 8 o'clock. I have been keeping an eye on this pre-show, also watching a little bit of that NCAA Final Four game. WWE and NCAA, I guess, are just not friends because they every year the Raw after WrestleMania is always against the NCAA finals, and the Final Four is against WrestleMania Night One this year. So I don't know if there's anybody that has a conflict with that beyond myself. You could be seeing that I'm wearing this Chad Gaspard shirt. I did catch most of his wife and his son with their acceptance speech for the WWE Hall of Fame last night on behalf of Shad, who unfortunately passed away, I think, in the summer of 2020 um, in the ocean. Sad story. Kind of nice that he was able to direct the lifeguards to save his son. Unfortunately, they didn't have time to save both his son and Shad himself. So the wrestling community lost Shad Gaspard. Uh, and it was nice that they inducted him into the Hall of Fame under the Warrior Award. I know some people don't like the Ultimate Warrior, but hey, look, if you're still watching WWE, then I guess you tolerate the Warrior Award. I have nothing against the Warrior Award because I was a fan of the Ultimate Warrior's motivational speeches in 2011 and so forth. I've discussed that in other interviews. So what we got here? WrestleMania. Right now, they're just putting up the thing. Charlotte versus Ronda. Uh, people are kind of criticizing the hype. I'll be honest with you. I haven't watched a lot of Raw or SmackDown leading up to this WrestleMania. Just knowing that all these matches will, they'll be what they'll be, and it's better just to watch the pay-per-views or the network specials, whatever you want to call it. Is Samoa Joe a garbage signing? MGF already complaining about his contract, like Scottie Pippen. A nice Scottie Pippen reference. You know, I don't know. A garbage signing for Ring of Honor? I don't know, buddy. I mean, Samoa Joe. I would hope that he's still got some juice left in his tank, some gas left in his tank. Juan, and thanks for checking in again, Juan. If you have any other thoughts or questions, go ahead. I always like Samoa Joe, and I have a video you can find here on Subscribe to Mike Messier YouTube channel. My behind the scenes story of myself, Samoa Joe, for Samoa Joe, and gratitude for Samoa Joe. I think he's a good guy, um, and I think he's a great talent. I mean, the only thing that I've got against Samoa Joe is unfortunately, and it was an accident, but he was the guy that was in the ring that injured and ended a guy's career. Natalia, Natalia's husband there, who's a really, what I'm talking about. Uh, so uh, garbage signing, I don't think so, buddy. But I didn't watch ROH last night. I did order that Conrad Thompson thing, the Conrad Thompson podcast, and I started to watch it. It seemed like he was kind of drunk and of the new AEW signee lady, Tony Storm, concerned about her. I just had a little pizza, so hopefully Okay, folks, I'm back. I don't know if you missed me. I had some Wi-Fi situations. Bad night for Wi-Fi here. Hopefully, my WrestleMania experience will be okay. But if Juan, if you stuck around, anyone else stuck around, thanks. I did go black for a few moments. But yeah, I think it's. I mean, I do like the WrestleMania 2 night experience. I think it's a better way of doing things. If you're gonna have just creatively, I wouldn't. No offense, but unless I really had a chunk of change, I don't think I would spend a lot of money to go see WrestleMania live. Uh, just because it's really designed for the television audience at this point, anyway. The WWE for years has catered to those watching at home on television. The live show experience for these things, I don't think it's nearly as good. Um, I don't know if I'm even on live time now because I've got 4 minutes and 11 seconds saying, uh, "What's your time code, Juan?" Um, 402, 401. So who knows? But yeah, it should be interesting. I mean, I guess the big thing will be Steve Austin and Kevin Owens and so on and so forth. And I think it'll be a fun show. I think just like last year's 2 night WrestleMania, it'll be a fun show. I don't know if it's going to be mind blowing or can you put these modern day WrestleManias against the WrestleMania 3 or even WrestleMania 22, which I think is a good one. I don't know. I mean, we'll find out, right? I think what they kind of do, what's kind of smart about that 2 night WrestleMania is now you don't really compare WrestleMania to years gone by. You just compare WrestleMania what night one versus night two. I mean, there's something about the human condition. We always like to compare and what was your favorite. So now you can just say, what was your favorite night one or night two? Seth Freakin' Rollins. I guess I'm going to go with Cody as my choice for that mystery guy. It could be anybody. If it's not Cody, I'd probably say The Undertaker. Come out and just squash good old Seth. Never say never. All right, Juan. Well, I guess that's it, folks. I guess nice seeing you, folks. Enjoy your WrestleMania if you are watching. If you're not watching, if you're watching NCAA, whatever you're watching, enjoy your evening.